Look at the world around you. Everything is changing so fast. But one thing which is still arcane is the way we learn. Meet Aditya, an MBA student who wants to learn economics for adding academic excellence, industry readiness, and practical intelligence in economics in his career portfolio. To learn effectively, Aditya has access to all conventional resources like a great collection of books, teachers, business newspapers, news channels, research papers, and of course, free world of Web 2.0 like Wiki, YouTube, blogs, portals. But when Aditya's learning meter started, he started losing his interest from economics. Let's find out about the problems he faces. Complex equations, graphs, and theories. Monotonous, boring text, orthodox learning style. Rare assessments that test intellect in understanding the concepts and give real value. Plenty of information, but still not sure about having the globally accepted and relevant stuff. Too much time and still getting too less learning. Learning at others' pace. Statically written policy papers. No sync of economic theories with the business newspapers. No idea of how all the concepts, theories, news, research papers could fit into few pieces of practical value that can be digested easily and could be remembered for life. Is there any way to stimulate interest in economics? Too much time and resources required to build intelligence in the overall subject. Because of these issues, the performance of Aditya is highly volatile and has finally saturated at lower levels of acad excellence, industry readiness, and practical intelligence in the subject. To address the above challenges of Aditya and many other learners like him, we at EduNirvana have spent more than 75,000 man-hours to discover Economics Lab. An intuitive, interactive, engaging, and exciting multimedia-based experience to learn economics like never before. It's the first of its kind in higher education space in global arena. Ecolab is divided into 3 parts: Acad Pack, Industry Pack, and Edutainment Packs to provide Acad excellence, industry readiness, and practical intelligence, respectively, to learners like Aditya. We believe that if the pearls of practical value and holistic thought are given right from the start of any learning in an intuitive, interesting, and engaging manner, the gray cells moves faster and ignites right part of the brain. This is the main idea behind creation of Economics Lab. The strength of the lab is that it directly stimulates the right part of the brain through an intuitive and engaging experience, thereby making the learning more efficient and effective. Let's start with Edutainment Pack, a 2.5-hour learning material called Economic Jungle. It is the first ever 3D, interactive, intuitive, engaging, and contextual learning material on economics, which gives you holistic and relevant insight of economics, plus practical values, plus entertainment too. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? This is edutainment for you. It has been created to show case-basic functioning of macroeconomics in an efficient and effective manner. Here, the learner would meet real avatars of economic theories, such as invisible hand, Keynes, Friedman, capitalism, communism. Be face-to-face with the economic problems, such as inflation and unemployment. Will meet with key economic stakeholders, such as government, central bank, financial intermediaries, firms, and household. Learner will see how these theories, concepts, problems, stakeholders live together and interact with each other in this jungle. The story will revolve around basic truth of human behavior, that is, self-interest, greed, and fear, and will explain its link with economy's natural equilibrium and disequilibrium, that is, booms and busts. To provide practical value to this imaginary tale, we have superimposed biggest economic fiasco of this century, that is, U.S. subprime crisis in it, to explain how it happened and its linkages with human behavior, economic theories, and its manifestation in movements of natural equilibrium of economy. Holistic 3D learning material to ensure that the learner gets pearls of practical intelligence. Learning material is full of drama, action, arts, imagination, creativity, emotions, to ensure the learner is engaged and entertained for every fraction of second of his learning experience, resulting in lasting interest and quest in the subject. Great time saver, around 2.5 hours of investment, ensures that learner gets essence of economics. The second pack, a CADS pack, includes more than 25 modules, covering 300 globally accepted academic concepts, explained through 5 innovative, intuitive, and interactive stories. The first story is called No Money Island, where the learner would see how King and his ministers have evolved the island's inefficient economy from an arcane barter system to robust and thriving economy by introducing the concepts of money, financial system, central bank, and consumer price index. The story also shows how this island started trading with other nearby islands to harness its competitive advantage, how it evolved its exchange rate and balance of payment, how it started measuring economy's health, and how it started differentiating between real and nominal values. The second story is an attempt to simplify one of the most complicated topics in economics. Professor Means, a great economic downturn researcher, will navigate the learner through daily life stories of Mr. Shashank and Mr. Karthik, a consumer and an entrepreneur respectively, and will set the context for explaining the abstruse concepts of aggregate supply, aggregate demand, their natural equilibrium, and its relationship with boom and bust in the economy. Abstruse concept of ISLM, Keynesianism, fiscal and monetary policy, self-correcting mechanism, bouncer, Well, in this story, Professor Means orchestrates this stuff in a simple and step-by-step manner. The third story is about Mudita Agarwal, a part of the Agarwal Empire based out of Marwar. She is aspiring to head the family businesses of the group. To excel in her role, she takes insights about the individual businesses from her forefathers who started those businesses. The discussion with first forefather begins with the generic concepts of production and cost, after which other forefathers give their insight on specific businesses of group, like pasteurized milk business, akin to perfect competition, garment business, akin to monopolistic competition, air travel business, akin to oligopoly competition, and operating system business, akin to monopoly competition. In these discussions, The forefathers share their ideas of operating business efficiently in specific market structures with Mudita, so that she can become eligible to run and grow their business. The fourth story revolves around an aspiring entrepreneur whose self-interest of becoming rich and famous has resulted in the development of table fan industry in his town. The basic framework of the story revolves around the historic concept of invisible hand, expounded by Adam Smith, which remains true even today. The story covers the concept of self-interest and its link with demand, supply, market equilibrium, and consequently, free market economy. After establishing the fundamentals of free market, the story further unfolds the journey of entrepreneur and explains how he got hold of other basic concepts of market dynamics, like elasticity, consumer and producer surplus, and government control on market outcomes. In the last story, the learner will meet Rahul, who is learning from his mother, an economics teacher, about the logic of everyday decision-making of household regarding consumption of goods and services. The overall story will revolve around finding answer to one very fundamental question: how household decides what to buy, what quantity to buy, and what price to buy it. The step-by-step approach of storytelling ensures that learner first understands the ideas and intuitions that build and drive concepts, and then see their manifestation in equations, graphs, and theories. More than 500 interactive questions with instant feedback are designed to constructively sequence your learning towards relevant outcome. Apart from this, around 250 interactive questions are designed to assess your learning at global standards of academic excellence. Comprehensive and international curriculum, explained in demystified way, ensures that the learner gets precise, relevant, and appropriate inputs at one place only. Now the learning is just a click away, which ensures learners learn at their own pace and at their own convenience. Ensures quick, sure-shot, precise learning. The third and the last pack, the industry pack, includes 6 hours of 40 interactive business news articles, covering fundamental and structural analysis of perennial problems of Indian economy. It also includes 5 hours of 11 interactive applied examples, covering assessment of fundamental variables which explains functioning of the Indian economy. Problems of Indian economy, which ensures jargon-free, step-by-step, accessible, and relevant learning for learner. Interactive applied examples ensures that almost all the key variables on which Indian economy performance is assessed are analyzed thoroughly. Together with news analysis and applied examples, the learner gets the idea and logic behind issues mentioned in policy paper. This pack also bridges the gap of theory and real world and fulfills industry readiness-related needs of the learner. So, explore the intuitive, interactive, and engaging world of Economics Lab today and get practical intelligence, ACAD excellence, industry readiness, better return on investment of learning time, ease of learning, and best globally acceptable stuff. Learn economics like never before with EduNirvana's Economics Lab. For more info, visit www.edunirvana.com.